The stock of Restoration Hardware has experienced a real hype in the last year and has fallen sharply ever since. Those looking for a good entry point to buy the stock may find what they search for. RH is currently available for the same price it was way back before the COVID pandemic. What is Restoration Hardware? RH, formerly known as Restoration Hardware, is an upscale American home furnishings company. If you are looking for bedroom, living room, or bathroom furniture, you should find it here. But anyone thinking that its business model sounds similar to IKEA has not yet taken a closer look at their concept. RH is based in the luxury segment and offers an all-around carefree package for its customers, whose reason for visiting is often not even the furniture itself. In addition to barista bars, the various RH galleries also have restaurants, for example, where cooking is done over an open fire while the customer can choose between fine wines and taste caviar. What counts is the overall picture, the experience as a whole, just a tiny difference to the well-known Kottbühler at IKEA. Anyone who has ever spent a holiday in a 5-star hotel knows the friendly elegance with which one is served, or the fact that the customer is really still king there, and that every wish is fulfilled. The service tries to respond to the individual needs and wishes of the customer, and to make their stay as pleasant as possible. Of course, this also has its price, in a 5-star hotel and at Restoration Hardware. But customers do not visit establishments of this level to watch their spending. They go knowing it is a luxury they're willing to pay for. While potential customers are looking for new furniture in the RH locations, they can enjoy delicious food, grab a drink, or get advice from an interior designer. Oh yes, you heard that correctly. Many of the RH galleries have their own interior design studios with a team of consultants ready to help you furnish your home exactly to your liking. If that isn't great service, then I don't know what is. But the luxury experience doesn't have to stop there either. You can also book a private jet or yacht with RH. But what about the numbers for Restoration Hardware? Amazingly, we weren't working with an idea or a startup that still needs to prove itself. That the business model clearly works for RH can be seen in their earnings numbers. While in 2018, RH generated $2.4 billion in sales, this has already increased to $3.8 billion by 2022. The company is growing, margins are increasing, and the RH snowball is just beginning to roll. Their number of customers is steadily increasing. RH has probably never been better off, with a clear vision for the future and strong finances. That should please not only the customers, but also investors. Looking at one of Warren Buffett's favorite ratios, ROCE, return on capital employed, you can truly see why RH is such an amazing business. ROCE shows how effectively a company can use its own capital. The higher the rate, the better. At RH, this value has been increasing for years, generating 20% return on its own capital in 2020 and 28% in 2022. With this trend, we will probably see more than 30% return in 2023 and afterwards. Numerous new business areas improve the experience in the RH locations, giving them new investment opportunities in their own business all the time. While the customer experience improves, customers spend more, and RH can reinvest the cash generated in additional ways to improve customer satisfaction. RH is establishing itself as a luxury company and has built a stunning brand. At the same time, their shares are available for less than 9 times their annual earnings. Especially in the luxury segment, high PE ratios are normally usual. Luxury is crisis resistant. Strong companies with strong brands have a clear advantage in crisis and recessions, as is currently the case. Their customers recover faster than the average American and start buying again sooner than the whole economy, or never stopped buying in the first place. Just ask yourself, imagine you're worth millions or even billions of dollars, and you bought a house in the past 12 months. Would you wait on furnishing your new home? As Warren Buffett said, he wants to invest in great companies at a fair price, with good long-term prospects, a strong brand, and a vigilant management team. RH checks all of those requirements and is in fact already in Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio. Due to the comparatively smaller size of the investment, I assume that it was not Buffett's idea. The investment was probably made by one of his lieutenants. Gary Friedman, CEO of RH, wrote in RH's 2021 annual letter to shareholders, "We believe there are those with taste and no scale, and those with scale and no taste, and the idea of scaling taste is large and far-reaching. Our goal to position RH as the arbiter of taste for the home has proven to be both disruptive and lucrative, as we continue our quest to build the most admired brand in the world." You don't have to be a genius to notice that RH has a very good management team. Many successful companies share one important thing. They have a terrific CEO with a great vision that can actually turn into reality what they envision. Many credit RH's style to Gary Friedman himself, who has been at the helm as chairman and CEO since 2013. In addition to long-term thinking, Friedman has an eye for the important things and, above all, taste. Let's summarize everything we have learned. Restoration Hardware, RH, is reinventing the shopping experience and is very successful in doing so, as their numbers already show that their strategy is working. If the company can repeat their success of the past 5 to 10 years over the next 10 years, and the market eventually recognizes this, RH could be valued higher like other luxury companies. Especially in 2021, you saw the potential behind the name. The stock was only available between a P/E ratio between 30 to 50. With their latest earnings, that would be a price of $600 to $1,200 per share, giving it an upside potential of at least 140% at the current stock price. Of course, no one can predict where the stock price will be or how RH will continue from here. For now, it's a wonderful company at a very fair price that is in capable hands with CEO Gary Friedman and is pursuing a long-term strategy.